Hey guys, we're finally selling the pizza truck. So I put this little video together to take you kind of on a tour of the unique features of the truck because it really is a one-of-a-kind build. Originally, the truck had two wood-fired ovens mounted on the rear platform. The top one could be accessed from the inside and the bottom one from the street level. The picture here is from a wedding where we fed about 200 people in Peabody. The truck is a 1998 Freightliner MT45 with a Cummins diesel engine. The engine has about 200,000 miles on it. When I bought the truck, there were other Cummins diesels on that lot that had over 800,000 miles on them. The engines last a really long time. In 2022, we did a couple major repairs. We replaced the transmission, which was about $6,000, and we replaced and upgraded the rear leaf springs, which was, I think, about another $3,000. The body of the truck is a Utilimaster. It's all aluminum. It was formerly a FedEx delivery truck. The box is 14 feet long, and we added a concession window on the passenger side. The truck has dually rear wheels, which allows for higher amount of weight capacity, and then that's combined with the leaf springs that we also upgraded. The entire body's been insulated with spray foam insulation. We added a steel platform to the rear, which is welded directly to the truck frame. The oven stand is bolted onto that platform and then tack welded as well. It can accommodate several thousand pounds, and it's wired for the rear brake lights to fire off and the license plate to also illuminate. It's 4 feet long, which keeps the overall truck length under the 26-foot restriction. The rear wall's constructed of aluminum diamond plate with stainless steel studs inside. We insulated it with ceramic fiber blanket, which has a heat tolerance of over 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit. It's the same material that's used to insulate industrial kilns and furnaces. There's a sliding window in the rear wall which allows access to the top mounted oven area. The electrical connections are handled with, it's basically two separate circuits that have two separate plug-ins. Circuit 1 has all like the core necessary items like refrigeration, and then circuit 2 has the like optional stuff like the AC. So you could see an individual plug for each of them there. The plugs are like standard extension cord type of plugs, so makes it a lot easier to find a power source. The concession window has a lock on it that turns out to be very secure. We locked the keys inside the truck once, called the locksmith to try and get in, and he actually couldn't pick the lock. Once you get through the concession part of the window that lifts up, you then have like the sliding glass windows. Front tires were done a couple years ago. They're still good. And here we have a block heater for the diesel. So you just plug that in during the winter and it starts up pretty reliably. These former FedEx trucks have these really nice partitions with an Abloy lock system on them. Like I said, locksmith tried to get through this stuff and he was unable to. This is really convenient to keep rodents out as well. We never had any pest issues inside, and it's good for climate control. Here we got the hand wash sink and the 3-compartment sink. We got a water heater underneath, and right there a 12-volt battery that powers a pump that draws from obviously the fresh water. Those lights that I'm showing right there are connected to the truck and not the electricity from the shore power. Here we got a 22 cubic foot commercial grade fridge. Then we have two under counter Delafield refrigeration units that are really nice. We use this long stainless table to stretch dough and the shelves above it to store a bunch of dough. We've got an AC unit in the ceiling that works well for when you're prepping, but there's really nothing that'll help when you're firing off all your ovens and it's the middle of the summer. Here we got the topping station that's also refrigerated and one of those Delafield refrigerated units underneath. Before the truck, we had a trailer, and we'd always be tripping our electric source. So with the truck, we ended up adding this little monitoring system so that you could see how much electricity you're drawing on each of the circuits, so you could isolate where your issue is and, you know, hopefully manage things. Here we've got that rear window where you access the top oven area for the outside ovens when they're mounted. And then like right to the side of it is our electric pizza oven, which was a Baker's Pride P44. This is the same ones that the Via 313 guys started off with when they started their Detroit pizza. So those are 20 by 20 decks, and there's 4 decks, which means that you could put 2 Detroit-style pizzas at each level, so 8 pizzas at once. Having those sliding glass windows on the inside was really useful in the winter. There were some trucks that I saw that just had like the opening, like awning concession windows, which meant that they always had to be open when they were in service. So here we go to start up the truck. Here we got the backup camera. We also demonstrate the interior lights and like the little fan system. The truck doesn't have like AC in the truck part itself, it does in the box area. Yeah, all you got are these fans. But these lights are real convenient because if you're not plugged in anywhere, it runs off the truck battery, so you can still get a little bit of light.
Since we left. All right, go.